We live?
Looks like it.
We're live.
Hello.
Welcome back, everyone. It's been a minute. That mic is acting like it's completely maxed out, just like all the time right now.
Because that's what's happening.
It's not normally like that. Oh yeah, don't you have that in the middle normally? Yeah, that's.
Not fixing it.
I think it helped a little. Maybe not. I wouldn't worry about it for now. People will tell us on the stream if it's acting weird. Oh fuck. That's alright.
You kind of need that. Welcome back to Trees on Air, the shit show.
Same as it ever was. Same as it ever was.
Oh, this was kinked. That's why.
Kinky? Jeez, am I like balding? I feel like hairline's getting even worse up in this bitch.
I wouldn't know.
I sent you the link. Yeah? Well, alright everyone, how are you all? Trey needs a moment to text, so I guess I will be your dancing monkey for a minute. Right now we're listening to White Horse by Chris Stapleton, because I had to push Trey's boundaries a little bit, right? You're not normally the country type of guy.
Not modern.
Not modern, yeah. But I actually have a couple topics today, although they are related. They are related. They have a thing in common. But we'll save those for a moment. Let's find some other random stuff to play in the meantime, Trey. Tell me what you think of this. Just randomly, give it a minute. It's pretty simple, but like, some guy I met at a bar the other day showed me this, and actually I thought it was kind of nice. This is called "Believe It" by Erica de Casier.
This sounds really trip-hoppy.
Yeah, why you say it like that? Is that bad?
No, that's good.
I mean, this is basically the song, but I thought it was nice.
Being very dancey monkey.
It's because I let people listen to the music sometimes. Just soak it in, guys. Or make a request whoever our one other viewer right now is.
It's us.
Well, it says two.
Oh.
So I'm saying, someone's out there. Show yourself. What do you want me to talk about? What do we usually talk politics at the beginning of the stream? That just feels so. Let's not even. Just pointless.
Well, did you hear about those movie tariffs?
I did. Actually, okay, that might be worth talking about. Trump wants to put 100% movie tariffs on all countries in the planet, right?
Well, so not just all countries on the planet, but even domestic studios that film outside of the U.S.
Really?
So if they filmed any part of their movie outside of the U.S., they get that tariff if they want to distribute in the U.S.
How the fuck does that work, though?
Yeah,
like,
I know.
You can't... we can't impose a tariff on ourselves.
That's what he's doing.
That's just a tax.
It's a tax on a tax.
But, like, mechanically, a tariff works different. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Like you can't
That's
say...
just the way he described it. I'm not going to call him, like, an economist or something.
An economist?
Or like he knows what he's doing.
Hi, Lonnie. Missed you today. Next week, maybe, hopefully.
This is cool.
Have you not heard this before? Because I might have heard this. This song had a moment on TikTok, I think. Okay.
In the suburbs,
Yes.
I learned to drive.
You know what, actually, before I really crack down, give me like a day or two just to really double check my schedule. But that would be great. That would be awesome.
You always seem so assured.
Yeah, there's a little teaser for everyone. We're gonna have Lonnie on the show sometime soon.
Hopefully next week.
Hopefully next week. That's currently the plan.
Your part of town against mine, I saw you standing on the opposite shore.
You like this, Trey?
I do.
Never heard this?
No, I have never heard this. Who is it?
It's called Mr. Little Jeans. Is the name of the artist. This song did have a moment on TikTok, I think, but only as like a
I'm not
sound,
surprised
only
by
as like a
that.
sound effect, kind of. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Where they take a part that has no vocals
Mm-hmm.
and use it as like a mood generator.
Alright. I'm done. Welcome back.
Welcome back. Yeah, it has been a minute. A few things happened.
Yeah, a little fun stint at the hospital.
That's right. That was not on a... I'm thinking about reasons we canceled the stream.
That was one of the reasons.
Oh, okay.
Because I was like, I don't feel good.
Yeah, okay.
Because it was the day after.
No, it wasn't,
Or it was
though.
2 days before.
No, it wasn't, though. That
Yeah, it
happened
was
to
2
you on
days
a Friday.
before.
No, didn't you go to the hospital on a Friday night?
Yeah, it was 2 days before.
Wait, so what was 2 days before?
That I wasn't feeling well. And I was like, I can't do it.
Okay.
And then the week after that, I was like, I still don't feel good.
Gotcha.
And then the week after that, you had midterms.
Yes. Yes, then I had my tests.
Well, yeah, I think he's gonna single-handedly like destroy the industry if he actually does that. I hope he doesn't. I'm hoping he's getting bombarded with phone calls from rich people telling him that that's a terrible idea.
Yeah, man. I think a lot of people think like he says shit like that just to generate big headlines that hide all the other shit that's going on.
Yeah, and then he does it.
Sometimes he doesn't. Sometimes he does it for like a couple weeks, and then it's like, I won! Success! Just declares a victory and then takes it back. So...
We're living in good times.
Oh yeah. Well, here we are on the stream, so good times right now, hopefully. So you said you have some topics. I have 2 topics. Do you want to start getting into something?
Yeah.
See, the thing is, I want you to go first because my topics are related to Outside Lands. So I want to see if Ethan shows up here.
Okay.
Is that fine?
Yes.
By the way, again, for if anyone liked this song, it was called "The Suburbs" by Mr. Little Jeans. Apparently, Trey was a fan.
Yes. Did you want to talk about Lord's new single?
I have not heard it.
Yeah. I am Lord.
Oh man. Oh man.
It's synonymous now. I'm sorry. I can never think of Lord without thinking of
Her birth name is Randy Marsh.
Randy Marsh. Yeah.
Which sucks because I don't know. She was probably like 18 or 19 or whatever when that episode came out. I feel like.
Oh
Can you
no.
imagine being like 19 years old and South Park just puts you on one of the biggest shows on the planet?
Yeah.
Just like,
I don't think they started doing that until like 2019.
yeah, and she
Girl,
was
I'll fact
probably like,
Probably like my age.
yeah, right. So she was probably 19 is what I'm saying.
No, because she was like 18, 19 when Pure Heroin came out.
She
Nuh-uh.
was 17.
She was 16.
16. That's right.
We looked it up.
Okay.
I thought.
Well then, so like 2019, she was probably like 20.
You're right. Actually, that math does add up. That math does add up.
Regardless, though, it's still really young.
They waited till she was an adult.
Lord,
Wow,
I literally
they have
just
more respect
googled her.
of so many men.
She was born in '96, so 2 years older than me, I guess.
Yeah.
Actually, her birthday's November 7th.
She's
so
the last year of millennium.
Really?
Oh, yeah,
She is a Scorpio.
Scorpio.
bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
Scorpio
actually
gang,
makes
dude.
sense. That makes a lot of sense, actually. You know, I don't believe in that shit, but it makes so much sense. It all makes so much sense, bro.
It came out in 2014. Season 18, episode 2.
Oh, so they did wait till she was an adult.
It came out in 2014.
Never mind. I take it all
Really?
back.
2014 is when that episode. So she was 17, dude. She was 17
Yeah, dude.
and getting wrecked by one of the biggest shows in the world. And I just think that's like, damn.
Well, and they kept it going.
Yeah.
I know they did, but I don't know. After a while, I feel like if that happened to like you or me, it would be like a nightmare for a week, and then you'd just be like, okay, all right, you know what I mean, and you move on with your life.
Well,
But
people
as
also
a
don't really
17-year-old
watch South Park anymore.
Really, is that true though?
I
Is
feel
that
like
true?
I'm kind of an outlier.
I don't know. But in 2014,
South Park.
in 2014,
People were definitely still watching South Park in
Yeah,
2014.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, now it's because it's like they don't come out with seasons.
They
as
don't
much,
make
but-
stuff as much.
people want to hear some
July,
music.
baby.
People want to hear some music, y'all. Okay, we're gonna get.
So
let's
speaking
get
of
some music
Lord,
on.
Lord, I am
So
Lord. I am
Lord,
Yeah,
Lord. Okay,
Lord.
fuck off. Okay, Lord came out with a new single.
Yes.
She's a very influential musician.
And how long?
And we should give it a listen.
How long has it been?
And Sense Music from Lord.
Yes, I believe.
did
Yep,
she
2021.
So nothing after Solar Power. What's this? Take Me to the River.
She-
24.
Yeah, she
Is
did
it
the.
covered?
Yeah, she did. That's
Tribute.
Remember
Alright,
we
don't
talked
have
about
to
this
get into
album.
this.
So that you so that was so for when they were doing the 4K re-release of Stop Making Sense by Talking Heads, they had a bunch of artists cover all the songs on it,
Okay. And
and
they got Lord to do one.
yeah, my favorite is Paramore doing "Burning Down the House."
Hell yeah.
Oh,
It's
I
really
need to
fucking
hear
good.
that.
It's bomb.
After this, because we need to play some music for the people, okay? This is Lord's new single, Without Further Ado. It's called What Was That? And it just came out.
A place in the city.
Oh, we did listen to a little bit of this,
A
actually.
chair
Oh, did we?
bed.
Yeah, the other day, I think.
I cover up all the
Dude, Ethan would
mirrors
like
I
to
can't
this too, but that's
see
okay. That's okay.
myself yet.
I'm sure he's heard it.
You're right.
I wear smoke like a wedding fan. Make a meal I won't eat. Step out into the street, alone in a sea. It comes over me. Oh, I'm missing you. Yeah, I'm missing you. And all the things we used to do. MDMA in the back garden, block people's up. We kiss for hours.
I love her lyrics. She's so unabashed.
Comes right in, yep.
This is the best cigarette of my life. Well, I want you just like that. Into your hairs, we're in a sandstorm and it knocks me out. I didn't know then that you'd never be enough. Oh, since I was 17, I gave you everything. Now we break from a dream, oh baby, what was that?
Interesting.
What was that?
I like it. This is probably my 4th listen.
What was that? Do you know you're still with me?
Yeah, the music video was cool too.
When I'm out with my friends, I stare at the pain.
I feel like Lorde would be the kind of artist to get us shut down.
You had to know this.
Only one way to find out.
It's just a vibe. It's just total vibe.
Which is a bummer because I really. Here, I'll let the music speak. Hey, babe. You came just in time. Reese was like, maybe we should wait for Ethan.
Jimmy E. Stacks.
That sounds familiar.
It sounds like a joke. It sounds like the start of a joke.
Oh, like, what's enough dog?
Jimmy E. Stacks. Jimmy your Stacks or something dumb like that. You know what I'm saying?
I like how it's like low-key house almost.
It does have those claps in the back, or something like that.
Yeah, those are definitely. Oh, yeah. Okay.
From a dream, oh baby, what was that?
Yeah, I mean, on a technical level, there's not a lot that I can talk about, but I really enjoy the sensuality of it. It feels very freeing. You know what I mean? Like the freeing feeling in your chest, that's what the instrumental gives me.
Ethan says our audio sounds awful.
Sounds awful.
Yeah, we should figure that out because it was okay. We'll pause this. Ethan, even when I'm just talking, it sounds weird, huh? We did notice a little something different. I don't think staticky, huh? Do you think things are just plugged in all the way, dude? Both these knobs are always just straight up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Is it plugged in all the way over there? Do we need to like unplug it and like No, I know. I didn't realize you were doing that. Is that better at all, Ethan, or probably not? No, I know. I'm glad you're telling us because we did notice on our little audio mixer readout here, we did notice things look a little more sensitive, I guess.
Yes.
But Trey just did a little thing, so did it get any better? Hello? Should we play some music? I'm just making noises so you can see if it sounds any better.
Well, I'm gonna stay down here.
Here, we'll play this for a minute again.
Up into the street, alone in a seat. It comes over me, or I'm missing you.
I did just turn the volume up.
Yeah, I'm
I
missing
put it back to
you.
normal. He just said, not yet. No.
MDMA in the back garden, blow pupils up. We kiss for hours straight, but baby, what was that? I remember saying that.
Dude, staticky is an annoying fucking problem to have because I don't know how to diagnose that. It's like what a chord might just have like.
I didn't know then that you'd never be enough. Oh, since I was 17.
The volume is high. Do you think it would get any better if I turned this thing down a little bit?
I did do that. when it was peaking.
Oh. Settings. Well, that sucks. Hmm. All right. Let's see if this sounds any better right here.
I gave you everything now. We break from a dream, oh baby. What was that?
You want to take it a little lower, actually. Keep it out of the red, basically. So, yeah, put it right there. Put it right there.
Baby, what was that? Do you know
Can you let go? Yeah, let go. Alright.
when I'm out with my friends?
How about this, Ethan? Any better at all?
It might have just been peaking.
Stare at
Yeah,
the pain and
It was peaking.
yeah, I thought I had turned it down enough.
You had to know this was happening.
Sounds worse now.
now.
What the heck, man? Alright, let's try. What the heck, man? Still shitty, huh?
I tried to let go in your hands to pass through me, pass through.
Well, that's infuriating. What could it be? You updated some drivers, but I don't think that should cause any issues.
No, it shouldn't.
The speaker itself is the same. So it's an issue completely with the mic and the connection, right? Software is the same.
This is the best cigarette of my life. Well, I want you just like that. Into your hairs with innocence, don't let it knocks me out. I didn't know then that you'll never be enough. Since I was 17, I gave you everything now. We break from
Does your
a dream,
computer have a
baby.
Bluetooth
What was
connection?
that?
Can it do Bluetooth? No. Still bad, huh? It's still bad. I really don't.
That was 2 minutes ago.
Bro, I don't know. I feel like it's got to be an issue with either the mic itself or the cord.
Wish.
That's like a truck going by. That doesn't have anything to do with it.
It's definitely picking up more sound than it normally does.
Yeah, it seems more sensitive than normal.
Yeah.
What if we just turn this down a little bit? I don't know. There, is that less sensitive? It seems less sensitive. But it's not really, is it?
Just like that, do you like I can make it alright?
So it's still bad.
Was that, do you like I can make it alright?
Come on, Ian, we need some feedback, babe.
What was that?
A little better. How about now? I think I turned the sensitivity down a lot, essentially, on the mic.
A place in the city, a chill in the bed.
So it going red right there,
I cover
I don't
up
think
all the
used to happen.
What the heck, man? So that... Oh, yeah, look at that. That's still... Still bad. Hello? Yeah, I think so. Yeah,
I think that's all we can do for now.
Yeah, man, but I don't want to...
Here, I'm gonna try an experiment.
Alright, well, thanks for bearing with us, everyone. Jeez. And thanks, Ethan, for letting us know. What else could be causing this?
Bye, Trey.
He's like, let me try something, and then just went into the bathroom and shut the door.
So
Like,
if I poop, it'll sound better.
Yeah. Weird.
Play music.
Can't see myself yet. I wear smoke like a wedding veil. Make a meal I won't eat. Step out into
Hi, Mom.
alone.
Apparently we're having audio issues. We're having mic issues, so
over me. Oh, I'm missing you.
I'm not really sure what's gonna happen right now.
Yeah, I'm missing you. And all the things we used to do. MDMA in the back garden, block you pulls up. We kissed for hours straight, but baby, what was that? I remember saying then, this is the best cigarette of my life. Well, I want you just like that. Into your hair, we're in a sandstorm and it knocks me out. I didn't know.
Speaking is what's happening.
But, like, is it just too loud? We've played it loud before.
Yeah, I don't know what the reason is, but I can hear it.
Since I was 17, I gave you everything now. We break from a dream, oh baby, what was that?
That's what he meant by staticky.
I get that.
It's happening even just with our voices.
What was that?
Like at normal speaking volume.
Okay, that makes me think that it's like genuinely, like what? Did we drop it? Or,
No.
and it like got screwed up?
No, I doubt that that's the reason.
What else would there be? I don't
There's all
understand.
kinds of reasons.
Well, name some. Like what? What has changed is what I'm saying.
Nothing.
Yeah, I don't.
Turn that off. But it could be any number of settings. Audio is very delicate.
But we didn't change any settings, is what I'm saying. Like nothing should have changed. What changed is the question.
I don't know.
Right. So my only thought is like something is physically broken. Like we dropped the mic or the cord got bent and like it has a little tear now or something.
That wouldn't increase sensitivity. That would damper sensitivity.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, even that makes it. You see how it's going red
Yeah.
on the bottom?
Yeah, I get that.
That's where it's peaking.
Right. I understand. Yeah, that I've never seen it do that before.
Well, 'cause
where the
we've never
whole
had
column goes red.
We've never had it turned up all the way either.
Well, it's always been what, like here? It's never been that. We've never had it like that low.
No.
Should we shut down and try to figure it out or what?
Advanced audio properties.
Can we lower the gain? Is that what the bar on the left is, or is that just volume? I think it's just volume.
Yeah, it's
Can you click those? Nothing came up when we did that, though. I click those again, I guess. And hit properties. No. Okay, so this is what I tried before. Hit cancel or close or whatever.
wait.
No, that's what it is. That's what it needs to be. But you hit that again, those three buttons again. Now do advanced. Yeah. Now, balance. Can we change the gain is what I'm wondering.
Doesn't look like it.
The volume of the mic is only 42%. Status active. Tracks. Audio monitoring. Can I see this?
Yeah, this is a problem we've never had before.
Filters. Any filters? No.
You have to download those.
Good. I don't want them. I'm reading through this like little.
Troubleshoot
Yeah.
list.
It says an OS update or app might have changed it. On Windows, sound setting. Settings. Do you see sound anywhere? Yeah, under system. Sound. Input. Choose your input device. Test microphone. If I go like this, do you think it'll make a difference?
Maybe.
Ethan, if you hear anything change, because we're screwing around with settings, so if you hear any difference from your side, that looks... No, that's just as bad, right? Isn't that like the same?
It looks the same.
Well, if anything changes, let us know, because we're clicking buttons over here. OBS audio gain conflict. OBS doesn't do, but other apps. Do you have any other apps running right now that could be screwing it up? You got iTunes.
Chrome.
Okay, yeah, I'll play music.
Baby, what was that? Do you know you're still with me? When I'm out with my friends, I stare at their painted faces that talk current affairs.
What did you think of that song then?
Well, I kind of want to hear this song. Ethan was...
Okay.
What I thought of that song, fine, we'll leave this in the back for now. What I thought of, to be honest, not too much.
Okay.
I didn't think too much in general. I don't know. It sounds like a lot of Lorde songs I've heard before. I did like some of her lyrics. The lyrics, she's a good writer. I would give her that. She has
Very unashamed.
definitely some lines of that song. He says it's a little better.
Just let it knock you down. Don't fight it.
I feel like all I did was turn the volume down. Like I turned the
You see that?
music volume down.
It's not supposed to be doing that.
Don't fight it.
Yeah, go manage sound devices. It says speakers. It says Rode is speakers. Mike, yeah, there you go.
Let it knock you down. Don't fight it, let it bring you back around. Just let it knock you down.
Fuck you.
Don't fight it, let it bring you back around.
Can you try switching USB ports? Can you change it?
No.
This is probably the same as it was before, right?
It's inevitable, babe.
It's not peaking anymore.
Sometimes we just have to
Is this better or not? So yeah, not any better.
Just let it knock you down.
What the heck, man?
Yeah, I don't know, but we're not getting anything from this end.
You said you reinstalled drivers?
I installed a new driver, yeah, a graphics driver.
A what driver?
Graphics driver.
Could reinstall, yeah, I mean, roll with it for tonight, but then what? We come back and it's still like this?
I'll figure it the fuck out.
Alright. I feel like maybe we just gotta play music a little quieter. Alright, on with the show, I guess, is what the people are saying.
So that song didn't intrigue you in any way?
The Lord song. Yeah, I don't know. It just seemed
Yeah.
like basic Lord to me, to be honest. But I did like a couple of the lines in it.
See,
I definitely
but I
liked-
think Basic Lord is better than a lot of pop music.
maybe this song did not stick out to me. Actually, I disagree with that. Like, oh, well, you say better. Okay, if you're going to say better, then sure, yeah, better than a lot of pop music, yeah. But like, my favorite Lord songs are like definitely. I put them in a
guarantee
different
they're on the first
category.
album.
Yeah, you're probably right about that. Yeah.
Well, and what I was talking to Sai about when the song came out was I was just like, I don't think people give Pure Heroin enough credit for basically laying the blueprint of what pop music was going to sound like
That
in the next 10
album
years.
was special. This just seems like pop music.
Well, I guess what I'm saying is that it just seems like it's not special anymore because of that album and the influence it's had throughout the years. People trying to replicate it. So now that's just what pop music sounds like.
See, but even if I go back and listen to that, like...
Yeah, I mean, Pure Heroin's, it's on another level. I'm not going to disagree with that.
Yeah.
A Jed Z, Kate Bush, that's fucking hilarious. It did kill her track record, and that's what I was talking to Sai about, too. That's why I'm hype about this album, is because Solar Power was incredibly disappointing.
Well, what makes you think this is going to be better than that? Optimism?
Yes.
A rare moment for Trey.
I mean, she only has 3 albums, and one of them was bad.
Sure. But it was the most recent one.
Right. 4 years ago.
Yeah, I'm not trying to be... The thing is, I don't know, for me... some people love...
I like
love
Melodrama
Lord.
a lot.
I have a lot of these songs, actually.
I like Melodrama, I'm sorry.
I have some friends who really like this album.
Melodrama's good. Greenlight's a fucking banger.
Yeah, Supercut. Some of my friends
Blame
love,
Jack Antonoff
and
for Solar Power
Liability.
100%.
What? It's good.
So I don't know. I don't know. I honestly just don't have really strong feelings about this song at all.
That's fair. I just liked it a lot.
Did you?
Yeah.
What'd you like about it? Because the lyrics stand out to me. I wear smoke like a wedding veil, I think is a great line.
Yeah, the lyrics are great. I like that. Also, the narrative of the music video helped for me because that was the first time that I had heard it.
Yeah, I could see that.
You can tell that I don't know, this album, her forthcoming album, I feel like is going to focus a lot on her just like struggling, like becoming like almost 30 and like not knowing who she is yet, and she's like grasping onto her youth a little
That was in the most recent album, or that was Melodrama?
No, I'm saying that I think that's what her new album's going to be about.
Sure. Yeah.
And she made it apparent in this song that she went through a breakup of a relationship that she's been in for a long time.
Yeah.
So she's like learning to be independent.
Yeah.
Like on a mental level, on an emotional level.
Yeah.
And I liked the instrumental a lot. I thought the instrumental was it's very subtle. It's not in your face, but it's also very electronic and kind of clubby. And I just liked all of it. I think it's more of than a some of its parts. It's not a fucking masterpiece or anything, but I rather enjoyed it.
More than the sum of its parts. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I can see it being very good for people who really like Lorde, I guess. Big Lorde fans.
I'm a big Lorde fan.
It's more Lorde.
I'd qualify myself.
Lorde. My name's Lorde.
Yeah. But I can see what you're saying. Like striking the iron more than twice is rough. Yep, questioning her gender and the video definitely I feel like goes in that direction too.
Interesting.
Yeah, I'm excited to see where it goes. And I find it interesting that Ribs off of Pure Heroin has gotten like such a resurgency in the past couple years, because I don't remember that being a hit off the album when it came out.
Must have been TikTok.
Probably. You're probably right about that, because when I think of Pure Heroin, I think of fucking
Royals, obviously.
Royals, sure, but like Team and Tennis Court.
And Tennis Court, yeah, those are the big three. I do like Glory and Gore though a lot.
Glory and Gore is also fantastic. What's the other one that I like a lot? The Closer's really great. Yeah, Ribs is usually not the one that I go to, but I honestly, can we listen to Ribs? I haven't listened to Ribs in a long time.
Yeah, we can listen to Ribs real quick.
Now the stream's gonna get taken down. Okay, did you put a fucking...
I was wearing these for a while.
Did you put an anti-thingy on your thingy?
I did, actually.
I can't fucking see your screen,
sorry,
dog.
I'm sorry, I can...
That's very frustrating.
I'm sorry. Just turn around. Just look
I don't want to have to do
look
that.
Right there.
I'm going to get a crick in my
right
neck.
There.
You can't read it.
No, I know. I'm sorry. I can take it off.
No, don't take it off. It's fine. It's fine.
can. It's like removable.
Don't take it off. Oh, it's removed. Oh.
It does kind of stick at the bottom, though. Like, it's got like a... I'm not a huge fan of this anyway, actually. I was just... I don't even know.
Yeah, what are you worried about?
I was in class, and I was... No, literally, I was in class.
Were you people
I bought
cheat on you?
this is like an angled screen. See, everyone, look. You can see the TV, but if I turn it like this, can't see the TV.
it.
You know what? And then this is for my computer. You know why I got this? Because I was sending iMessages in class on my computer, and literally the professor looked over my shoulder and then like gave me one of these, and then went back to
texting in my
teaching,
class?
and I was like, "Fuck off!" Like, I got a 94 on your midterm. You can leave me alone. All right.
We can talk it so good. We can make it so divine.
Okay, I'm remembering this song now.
We can talk it good. How you wish it would be all the time.
Yeah, I mean, for the time, the production is pretty revolutionary.
Yeah.
It's very moody. I would almost say dark. The album sounds dark and sinister, which is part of what I liked about it when it came out.
Yeah, it definitely has an edge to it. A lot of the songs feel that way for sure. Yeah, it's not actually like a happy theme.
The whole album,
is
no.
not, no.
Yeah, it was pop music for the depressed.
Yeah, kinda. Yeah, it really struck a chord in that sense. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, even Royals with how, like, it's probably the most bombastic song on the album. And even that song is just like, we're not gonna ever be good enough, guys. Just get comfortable.
God dang, no,
Well, and it's the themes and the lyrics are so mature for how young she was, too, on top of it. Like, yeah, I don't know. I feel like this album gets better with age.
Well, it has a lot of nostalgia
For us. For our age group, yeah. Yeah, I mean, freshmen, sophomores in high school, this came out at a perfect time. Right? You were a sophomore?
Yeah, probably. No, 2013. That would have been 8th grade for me.
Was it 2013?
2013, yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Would have been like 8th grade.
No, because my freshman year was 2014.
Okay, so I would have literally, look, September. This would have been the very beginning of my freshman year then.
Yeah. So I was in 8th grade.
This would have been like 2 weeks into my freshman year. Yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to talk. I just wanted to give a little brevity
Yeah.
into Pure Heroin.
But we have played Lord on the show before, right? We've
yeah.
definitely done a
Yeah.
Lord segment. Yeah. Do you want to listen to what Ethan recommended again? Do you care about that? I don't think you seemed interested in that. We were very distracted though.
The song, the
one that
the
sounds
Stack
like a
song?
joke. Stack, yeah. Something E-Stacks.
yeah, 16-year-old's fucking nuts.
Stacks. No.
I am kind of surprised that Ribs blew up though. That's not the song that I think of when I think of Pure Heroin.
Yeah, I don't know. What was that song that he recommended? Jim E. Stack. I'm sorry, that just sounds like...
Oh, you want to listen to it again? Okay.
I don't care.
I'm fine.
He said play Note to Self. Here you go. You didn't listen to it like at all.
Oh, we've heard this song.
Yeah?
He's played this song for us.
It does seem familiar.
Oh, now he wants a different one.
By Lord. He just wants to listen to Lord. I don't think we're here for that tonight, Ethan.
No, he said by Jimmy Stack. A different Jimmy Stack song.
Oh, okay. Sweet Summer Sweat. Yeah, sure. Here you go.
Whoa.
This is more interesting for sure.
That's a fucking pedaled out guitar riff. The instrumental sounds really cool. I don't know how I feel about the lyrics or the vocals.
Yeah, I don't know. I agree that the guitar is very unique the way he does that.
I like that sound.
Yeah.
I think it sounds really cool. I don't like the vocals though.
Yeah, I don't know. Dijon. Is Dijon on the Outside Lands lineup? I think he might be. I've definitely heard of that guy, Dijon. Did you see the daily lineup? Like they came out with the daily lineup. Did you see that, Ethan? The Outside Lands like daily schedule is out now.
Also, does he know about this?
No.
I was wondering if he'd be jealous.
I don't know. Probably not. But maybe. You can show it off if you want.
I mean, that's why I'm wearing it. He asked if we had it custom made.
Yeah, I did. But just that one for Trey. I designed... Show him the back. Show the back off.
Alright.
You can't, like, stand up, unfortunately. You have to do, like, a weird squat. I designed this as, like, a hoodie. If you know this artwork. Because I don't even know why. I don't even know why. I was thinking of selling them online. I haven't done that yet.
But I loved the design.
But I showed that design to Trey before I had it made, and then he was like, "Oh, can we make it Trees on Air merch?" And
he decided against it. He said he didn't want to do that.
Well, that just wasn't the purpose I had in mind.
I know.
If anyone watching wants one of these hoodies, I will fucking make you one of these hoodies. You can order one from me.
I wanted it to say trees because I thought it would look cool.
Oh yeah, Mom has a different... Well, Mom has a pink one with a different design on the back that I used AI to make, but if I actually start selling it, I'm going to pay an artist to like remake it.
Right.
I've decided.
But so to answer your question, Ethan, yes, I officially have the one and only piece of Trees on Air merch. One him?
Yeah, Jim E. Stack.
Oh.
Because he's producing Gord's new album, Ethan said, and
Bon Iver.
Bon Iver's new album. Yeah. Yeah, I do like this production.
Yeah, that piano sounds... The guitar, too. Whoa.
There's a million words I could say.
So is this guy the hot new producer on the scene? Is that what I'm hearing?
If you think it could work,
I can see, though, I agree with Trey, though, that, like,
tell me that
honestly, on all of the songs we've heard so far, the least impressive part were the lyrics
Is the
and the
vocals.
vocals. Not just the singing, but, like, the lyrics. You know what I'm saying?
It's obviously not the focus.
No, well, he's a producer, apparently, so, yeah. But he has this... These are all under his name, though, so...
Why'd you stop it?
Sorry.
Oh, this is off his debut EP? That's kind of impressive. Yeah, that sounds really good. I liked that a lot.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, I can see why people are eyeballing him.
Well, this actually leads me somewhat nicely into one of my topics, because I actually have two little topics tonight, and they're both from the Outside Lands lineup that I have been spending a little time going through.
Oh, you're gonna talk about Black Coffee?
That's definitely one of them. Also, John Summit, just because we've never showed him on the stream. I don't know. You weren't that impressed with him, and honestly, I'm not even super... Like, I like it.
I mean, you play whatever you want.
It's good. So you already... Ethan says, "Ew, John Summit." That kind of surprises me, actually. That kind of surprise. Don't tell. Oh, well, fine, whatever.
I didn't say it.
You said it earlier, but
Yeah.
I kind of wanted to hold on. I just look. All right, we don't have to do John Summit, except I'm just going to play this one.
Well, now that he says "you," I want to know why he thinks that.
Yeah, this is John Summit's biggest song right here. And it's very poppy. Like, I don't think there's really anything that interesting about it, but it's real. I think it's really good for what it is, if that makes sense. I think there are a bunch of songs that sound just like this song.
Oh, also, to be fair, we were like in the middle of a conversation when we were playing this.
When I played this for you the other day?
Yeah.
Okay, well, this is John Summit's biggest song. It's called Where You Are. And, I don't think it's...
This feels like a throwback.
Yeah.
Like 2009.
It kind of is, though. This album was... Oh, wait. Just kidding. This album was last year. I was totally...
I've heard this song before.
Yeah, this probably was a radio hit.
Who's the singer?
Hala, who has 6.1 million monthly, so apparently she's a thing as well. Dude, she just sings on
Yeah,
like,
wannabe Calvin Harris. Yeah.
she just sings on electronic music. She's in all these remixes. Grizz remix, Cassian remix, Zed remix.
I like her performance.
Oh, gorgeous voice. I think this is a pretty song. I think this is a beautiful song.
It's solid.
It's, you would say, you like the word derivative a lot. I don't think it's that
It is derivative.
creative. I don't think it's that interesting. But if I
This
play,
part's cool. Oh, that sounds nice.
all right, just soak it up for a minute then.
Yeah, those arpeggiating synths sound really nice.
I'm just imagining this, like, late in the evening, huge crowd, you know, light show. You see what I'm saying? I think it would be really good.
I completely get the appeal.
Yeah.
I actually like this song.
Okay. Good. Right. So I like this song too. You is such... I did not expect that from Ethan.
He's probably heard more from
If
him.
he said meh, John Summit, I would get it. But you, John Summit, seems a little out there.
I mean, I understand what he's saying.
Doja Cat. Would you rather see Doja Cat or this, Trey?
This.
This?
I don't like Doja Cat.
I'm mostly with you. Also, I think the crowd at Doja Cat would be infuriating, probably. That's just my...
I have no idea.
I feel like that's like
about that.
musical racism in a way. Like, Doja Cat fans, disgusting. I don't know. But
Shut the fuck up.
I just think I have got a bad impression of what kind of people would be rocking out at a Doja Cat show.
I don't know. Doja Cat's just never really been my thing.
Yeah. There's actually one Doja Cat song I really like that's like... Oh, my... Whatever, it's a whole other story.
See, those three headliners are brutal on the third night.
On the Sunday? Sunday?
Yeah.
Dude, Glass Animals, no question for me.
I mean, I guess, okay, fine. The answer for me is easy with Glass Animals simply because I've seen Anderson .Paak multiple times and I've seen Jamie XX.
That's basically my logic too. Although I would see
Have you
Hozier
se- have
if
you-
he wasn't up against Glass Animals. But
Have you seen Jamie XX?
Yes, at Portola.
Oh yeah, Jamie XX was at Portola. Forgot about that.
Yes, I saw him with you.
So I've seen Jamie XX twice too.
Didn't he go to Portola twice as well?
I don't think so. The first time I saw Jamie XX is he opened for LCD Sound System when we went and saw him at Stanford
Gotcha.
or whatever.
Well, I'm just gonna real quick play one more. Ethan still says Jamie all in. No.
Jamie is
Animals.
a fucking insane.
Glass Animals.
Jamie's awesome.
But
But I really want to see Glass Animals.
I'm gonna
'cause I've
play
never
one
seen
other
it.
John Summit song real quick, just to show some diversity.
Okay. Hosier I can live without.
Yeah, I would only want to see Hosier to see that his big song, "Take Me to Church." I would love to see "Take Me to Church," and then I would be like, okay, thank you. And
He has so many better songs.
I didn't know that, Ethan. Ethan's seen Glass Animals 3 times.
Yeah, that's why he doesn't really care.
Are they good? Did you like them? I don't really expect you to like this so much, but just giving another little, Mom, Hosier, okay. That makes sense.
Oh yeah, because Hosier came to Bend.
Come to Outside Lands, Mom, if you want. Is that a bad invitation? I don't know.
It's fun.
It is fun. You gotta be chill though if you wanna come, Mom.
It's just kind of, I don't know. The poppy electronic music thing has never really been my vibe. I like my weird shit.
Ethan, was that my freshman year? Because if that was my sophomore year, I was in Hong Kong. Spring 2018. So that, yeah, actually, I would have been there. Did I see them? I would have been there, right? I must have been there. Maybe I did.
Don't look at me,
I
man.
totally forgot about it. See, I'll say, okay.
I heard from you guys like once a year when you guys were at USC.
That would make it a toss-up between Glass Animals and Jamie XX then. And as much as I want to say Glass Animals, I feel like the difference is, and Ethan, you tell me if I'm right about this, but I feel like Glass Animals, like, is gonna just be playing their songs as I've already heard them. Like, as I hear them on my phone, in the car, right here on this show. You know what I mean? And meanwhile, like, Jamie XX is gonna play a set that is gonna be, like, unique in a way, right? Does that make sense? Were you listening to what I was saying, Trey?
Yes. Honestly, I don't know the answer to that. Actually, that's not true. He definitely did that at Portola.
Yeah, he goes more DJ set like.
But
right?
it was hard to tell when I saw him the first time because a lot of the stuff that he was playing was off of his new album that hadn't come out yet.
Right, that's true. That has since come out though.
Yeah.
So he's probably
That came out
so
a few years ago, 2 years ago. That's why he came to Portola. And he did remix them.
Jamie XX was there 2 times ago. Or am I wrong?
I think it was last year.
Was he there remember I was only there for one of the days last year.
I think so. Oh, he did do Portola twice. Yeah, and then we saw him at Stanford. So you were right.
Yes. That makes sense.
That's the hard part with festivals is like a lot of it fades into each other.
Okay. Well, that's enough for John Summit. John Summit's headlining we all somewhat know what John Summit is, but I don't think Ethan knows who I'm playing next.
I think it would be fun.
Who is on Sunday on the Outside Lands lineup. Black Coffee. Do you know Black Coffee, Ethan? Trey didn't until
I had never heard of him.
just the other night and seemed to very much enjoy him.
I'm a fan.
Which I'm happy about. See, but Ethan, that doesn't make sense because...
No, because he went to Gorgon City when we were at Bicep.
Yes, exactly, and that was year 2.
Yeah.
Year 2 was when Magda came with us.
Yeah.
Ethan says you've seen him at Lightning in a Bottle. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, great. Never mind then. I was about to be like, Ethan, check this guy out. Like,
Yeah, he's cool. Yeah, I had never heard of him until, what was it, night before last?
Yeah. I'm gonna play some of him anyway, though, because he's one of my topics. Unless... You know what? No, I'm just going to keep going. I was going to say your turn, but
no, go for it.
Let's get this done. I've played this song before. I can't remember if I think I did play this on the show.
I have no fucking clue.
But I didn't play it like as part of a topic because I didn't know either of these people.
You just thought it was a cool song.
It might have been like what we were playing as we started the show. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, this is called Deep in the Bottom of Africa by Black Coffee.
Well, that reminds me, so Ethan...
Monique Bingham.
Out of the, what would you say, 3 songs that you played me?
Well, I played you 3...
Black Coffee songs.
Dude, we actually played a lot. I played you 3 first songs, and then I played you this song again. And then we listened to a couple more things by him.
Okay.
We kept playing him.
Well, so what I find is that he has a major emphasis on percussion. So I'm curious if, like, is he the one playing the drums? And if so, do they do it live? Because that's the impression that I get listening to these tracks. Since you've seen him. This song is so fucking good.
You love this?
This one's probably my favorite that you showed me.
Really? You like this better than Superman?
Oh, he said it was a DJ song.
I honestly am very down for that.
Interesting.
I would be very down for that.
So he's just a DJ that has a very heavy emphasis on percussion. I find that fascinating. That's like Glitch Mob vibes. You know what I'm saying? Because they're the same way, but they play their drums live.
Yeah, I think it said he was a producer, is how his like profile described him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would be very intrigued if that's the way he did it.
Either way.
Because do you get what I mean, though?
What do you... About what? Oh, percussion focus?
Yes.
Yes, I believe that on some level. Let me play... I'm not going to finish playing this. His songs are kind of long, and I want to show Ethan. This is the song that I think would be Ethan's favorite from him.
Oh, yeah.
And this one I think is actually less percussion.
Yes, and entrancing is precisely the word that I would use. It's, he's taking, like, old school, like, house mentality, like, late 90s, early 2000s, putting an emphasis on, like, percussion, and African influence percussion specifically.
Yeah. Totally.
And it gives it a very unique flavor that I think sounds really nice.
This song's called We Dance Again, by the way. By the way, this isn't his voice. This is going to be this guy's voice in the cane. I remember you saying you didn't like his voice.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that's not him. But, yeah.
I thought it distracted. I think he could have found somebody else. But that's just a nitpick on my end.
Yeah, maybe. but my brain treats his voice like an instrument, honestly. It's so breathy and breathy, I guess. And it's repetitive. That's sick.
Yeah, that's the good shit.
Yeah.
No, this Black Coffee, from what I've heard, definitely scratches a very certain electronic itch that I have that a lot of artists don't do. You know what though? On this re-listen, I'm much more partial to his vocals.
You're wrong. I like this one.
Did you hear what I just said?
No, what'd you say?
You didn't hear what I said?
No. Were you saying is what you said?
I was literally just saying on re-listen, I'm much more partial to his vocals on this.
okay.
Asshole.
I just interrupted you to be like, fuck you, they're good actually. Alright.
It's definitely, I do think it sets the track back a little bit. I think that he could have gotten a different vocalist. But it fits. Oh, Ethan likes it.
I told you this was gonna be Ethan's favorite. I said that 2 nights ago. I said this one would be Ethan's favorite of all these songs. I've heard of that. I might have.
The name sounds familiar, but I don't think I could. I don't think I could say I've heard any of his songs. Says play pickup.
I will. I kind of want to play one more Black Coffee song though. Maybe 2. Because, well, I'll play a bit of a couple of them. But I will play that in a little bit, Ethan. I'll play that in a few minutes. Because, so this one, I think Ethan would also really like. Ethan, this one's called Ready For You, featuring Celeste. Black Coffee, still.
I know I've been out of my control, way I was before, but I hope you can see I was lost and wondering, just riding on a wind. And I knew
That's a good sign. I love to hear that.
I've heard this song before.
I played this for you 2 days ago.
Oh, this is Black Coffee?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the one that I was like, this doesn't really sound like the same artist.
This is the second one I played for you. I haven't played the first one I played for you, which I said would be the one that you liked the most. So we gotta play a little bit of that too.
Oh, this is the one with the saxophone.
Yeah, the one that you remember how you got what you said it was last night? The other day?
Farts?
Yeah.
Duck farts?
Duck farts. Ethan, you're gonna like this though.
You alright over
I can see that. I can see that.
Honestly, I do.
Oh, Ethan literally already has this song. Alright. Okay, one more Black Coffee, and then go to DJ Co's, alright? This is the one that was your favorite the other night. I
This
thought
one
you
was
said.
my favorite.
The one I'm about to play, yeah. This is the longest one, though. This one's like more than 7 minutes. This one is called Superman. This, I think, is the most trance-like one, too. But it still has that percussion you were talking about before.
Right, and yes, that was the first thing that like caught my ear. Oh yeah, and I loved the vocals too.
I've been hurt so many times.
Yeah, you know me so well.
Yep.
This song rules.
I got both of you nailed down. I got both of you guys figured out.
Yeah, I love how the percussion is like basically the whole drive of the track.
Yeah, but there's so much improv. Not
And then
improv.
the piano. Yeah, the piano.
Yeah, it's got the momentum, but then it's just like light as a feather on top of it, you know? Like,
Beautifully said.
yeah.
Yeah, no. No, when you. I don't know if I said it out loud, but like, this is one of those songs that feels like it was made for me. Oh yeah. That's the good stuff.
Yeah. And you gotta love how long this goes on for, too, right?
I mean, that's the thing with like really well done like trance tracks is that like you're 2 minutes in and it feels like it just started. Because then you're feeling like
You get drawn in.
you're getting your vibe connected.
Yeah. Yeah. 100%.
So you need those other 5 minutes to like be with it. Yes. It's so simple. God damn.
Yeah.
I want it to go on forever.
Yeah, but I feel like I should move on. I'm sorry to say. Do you want to play this out? We can play this out.
Do whatever you want, man.
No, I'm going to say that to you, Trey. What's your... And then there's the little interlude.
I love the ad-lib, yeah. The words she says, I forget.
The other night, you were so like, every time she said something, you were like, Mommy! Like, you were like,
You're just too perfect.
non-wavering.
It's the best part. It's the backbone.
It's like, I'm really curious, how long do you think you spent just on that? Oh, it's gone. It's back. And I want to know, like, how long do you think he spent putting that beat together? Like, did he spend like a week slaving away and getting it exactly right? Or do you think he just went, boom, bish, bop, there we go, in like 2 minutes?
I don't know.
Because I could see it either way.
Yeah, I can see it either way too. I mean, that always takes me back to. Hi, Mark.
Mark, this is Black Coffee. The song is called Superman.
But that always takes me back to that. I can't remember if it was B1 or like Apple Music or something. Did an interview with Damon Albarn. And in my opinion, when you listen to a song like Clint Eastwood by Gorillaz, it sounds like they kind of slaved away at it to make it sound right.
Oh, you're talking about they just broke out that old instrument and they had the beat, they had a preset.
It was literally a preset.
Yeah.
Literally pressed one button and was like, let's make it into a song.
Yeah.
Fuck you. Fuck you. And it's, iconic. So you know what? Either situation could be completely feasible.
I'm fading this song out because that was about it.
He said you could play Black Coffee for the rest of the show and you wouldn't be mad. Have I heard his most popular song?
Black Coffees? Yes, I played it. Well, it depends on what you consider his song, because his two most popular ones by a lot are, actually a lot of his most popular songs are like remixes or like he's featuring for the production, Like this, I remember we played a couple of his like songs that have the most listens and we did not like them very much.
Yeah. He's talking about a Diplo song now.
Never Gonna Fight with Diplo? Never Gonna Forget.
Yeah, sorry, Mark. We have an audio problem happening that we need to troubleshoot after. We tried to alleviate it the best we could.
Yeah. Yeah, we don't know what the issue is, but dude, Elderbrook is big in there by themselves. I still like using HMLTD as like a unit of
unit of popularity.
Yeah. I'm just checking again for any updates.
It's 1,000 HMLTDs.
Not 1,000. Diplo is approximately 40 HMLTDs. Not Diplo, Elderbrook. Elderbrook is approximately 40
Who I've
HMLTDs.
never heard of.
You've never heard it. You would recognize, I think, a couple of their things. Diplo is like...
Yeah, do the math in your head.
like 70 HMLTDs or something like that.
Depressing.
Oh, actually more than that. I don't even know.
See, at first, the acoustic guitar in the background made me feel like it was unique. But now I'm feeling like it's making it sound forgettable.
Yeah, Ethan, it's not his most popular, but I played that one. I played Drive, and I think The Rapture Part 3, and we weren't like super impressed with either of them. But let's go on to who was Ethan? DJ Coase. Let's go to DJ Coase. Alright, switching it up. DJ Coase. I'm just gonna open up with his biggest track. Oh, Pickup. Yeah, that's what Ethan said to listen to.
Oh, I know this song.
Yeah. Ethan, you must have played this for us.
No, I definitely know this song. Yeah, it's cozy.
Oh, you say Cozy, you're saying. That's how you pronounce it. DJ Cozy. Okay. Should have put a Y at the end.
Yeah, if this song is the one I think it is, I do like it.
It's sad to think, I guess neither one of us wants to be the first to say.
The beat is kind of a Daft Punk ripoff.
I see it.
And that's why I like it. So I'm not saying that as a diss. Yeah. If anything, it's a compliment.
Is he on the Outside Lands lineup? I don't see him. Oh, there he is. Yeah, he is. Yeah. Friday. Okay. So I'm gonna keep working my way through this lineup, and I think that'll give me substance for these shows for the next while. And we should get Portolas pretty soon. Ethan, you know what I did today? You know what I spent about like 20 minutes doing today? I opened up
going through the Reddit rumors.
No, I was like trying to HTML hack like the Portola website by like punching in different URLs and like searching different image files based on like the structure of Outside Lands' like links and stuff. I don't know. I really wanted to see if I could like figure out a way to like if their lineup was already on the site somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Nothing doing, unfortunately.
Wants to be the first to say. Wants to be the first to say goodbye.
Yeah, I would choose Prodigy over Charlie, dude.
Me too. That's not even a fucking debate.
Let's not.
Fuck off.
Okay.
See, I still think Aphex Twin is in the running.
Okay.
I told you people would want it.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm not questioning that.
Just saying.
Of course they do. I made a sick ass design. Literally by taking a 100-year-old painting and slapping 3 words underneath it.
I like the logo that we made.
You see,
We worked on it together.
I made it like that.
It was a collaborative thing.
Was it?
Yes.
I'm sorry. What did you gave me some? I asked you for some opinions.
It was a collaborative effort.
A little bit.
Come on.
A little bit.
Give me a little bit of credit.
I'll give you about 10% credit, but
15.
15.
Fuck.
All right, sure. Mark is like, oh, Mark, I get it, Mark. I get it.
I don't. The rumor is they tried.
Yeah, I'm curious where these rumors come from exactly, but
Probably the Reddit.
right, but I mean like before that.
I mean, they were talking. I remember Ethan bringing up about Aphex Twin being this year, like, not very long after we came back from Portola last year. Like, that's been a rumor for a while.
Yeah, no, I remember that too.
And he had a new release come out.
Gotcha.
I would die to see Aphex Twin, dude.
Well, I ended that song for Mark. Are there anything else by DJ Cozy that
He wanted Bush Taxi.
that we want to see?
Yes, Mark. The lack of change is part of the genre. It's an appeal.
Yeah, for me, I liked that less than
Oh, I agree.
anything we played by Black Coffee.
But I did enjoy that track a lot.
Like, I get that it's catchy, but yeah, it's too steady. It's too steady for me. Is there another DJ Cozy song that we need to try? Or what?
He said Bush Taxi.
Okay.
Well, right now I would say that this is like trance house adjacent.
This came out this year.
When did this come out?
This year? That's all I know. Also, this is 8.5 minutes, so get ready, Mark. Genre-wise, yeah, Trey just said it. I do like that sound, though.
That little flute sample. Like I said, Mark, it's like house trance adjacent. I wouldn't go as far to say it's techno. Ooh. Yeah, that flute sample is dope as fuck.
I agree. Born in Marrakech. It's been around since the 90s.
Really?
Apparently.
Did you hear what Ethan, or see what Ethan said, where he was like, he thought that I would love it, but you wouldn't like it?
Yeah, I did see that. Yeah. See, but this is the kind of thing that I wouldn't put on my phone, but I would see live. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Very nice. Is this all laying a foundation, or is this the track? Ooh, those strings in the back. You hear that?
I hear that. Beat picked up for a second. Yeah, see, this is where I'm kind of wanting it to suddenly go and then like crash into something.
Yeah, he says it's a slow burner. Yeah.
This is nice though. I like this.
Okay, see, this is DJ Cozy. Fuck. This is my shit.
We're not even halfway through, Trey.
Oh, that's exactly what I wanted to hear.
I know. So he's on day one. They're like jungle animal noises, but it sounds like some of them were just made by people.
I know I don't want to fuck with the microphone, but this should be being played way louder.
Yeah, okay, see, Ethan, that's why I would watch it live. That's why I would watch it live. Ethan, we're
Listen to
eight.
the album.
There's 30 seconds left of your eight.
I'll listen to the album.
There's 30 seconds left of his 8.5 minute song, and he's like, "Okay,
I loved it.
I'm good."
I loved it.
No, I did too. Well, not as much as you did, but
No, that was fantastic.
I would love to see that live. I will say that.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if it's the way Ethan describes that.
All right. I'm hyped now. That was really good.
Yeah, good. Now you gotta listen to more.
Yeah.
Dude, see? Do you remember not so long ago when you were talking all pessimistic about the music at Outside Lands Pro?
You mean everything?
Yeah, but specifically the Outside Lands lineup.
I said the stuff that I knew I wasn't super excited about.
Nah, don't try to save face.
That's precisely what I said.
You were talking some shit, some smack.
I was not.
Yes, you were.
Maybe you misinterpreted my words.
Okay, whatever you say. I think you were talking some shit not too long ago about the Outside Lands lineup, saying
Nope.
if it wasn't for the group, I wouldn't be going. I'm not into the music. And here we are.
I said the ones that I knew I wasn't insanely hyped.
Okay, let's put it a different way. You're more excited now than you were, say, 3-4 weeks ago.
Yes.
Okay, well, I'll take that. I think it's your turn. If you had some topics you want to throw on.
We're an hour and 45 minutes in. I haven't played any music outside of one Lord song.
Yeah, I know. I had some compensating to do.
Well,
I'm literally still like bopping my head to that beat, and it's not even there anymore.
it's good. It's good. So just really quick. And this isn't a topic or anything,
Really?
but you know who Foreigner is, right?
Yes.
As a band.
Yes. I have a couple Foreigner tracks.
Did I
think.
show you this song already?
No, but you brought up Foreigner the other day. I don't really remember.
Okay. So just on a whim, just because I felt like it, I think, what was it? I played a station at work on Apple Music. And I can't remember what band it was for, but it was like 70s rock adjacent. And this song called That Was Yesterday by Foreigner came on. And I've been listening to Foreigner all my life. Mostly the CDs that my parents had. Or whatever came on, like, classic rock radio.
Mm-hmm.
And I had never heard this song in my life. And I'm kind of obsessed with it.
Now you are? As of how long ago?
I think this was like a week and a half ago.
So this has been a week-long obsession?
Yes.
Okay.
But yeah, Foreigner.
You played me this. No, you played.
Did I play it for you?
Yeah.
Okay.
You played me this, and I was like, eh.
You were just like, whatever.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
I had a reaction to this similar to my feelings about the Lord song we played earlier, where I was just kind of like, not bad, but like, I don't see why you think it's so all that.
I love the chorus, and I love the chord progression.
Okay, well,
That Was Yesterday, 1984 by Foreigner.
blow out our mic, bro. Which is not something.
Wait, this is a lot quieter than the other stuff we were listening to. I mean, it's very usual for like mid '80s pop music. Or
It's
rock
very
music.
usual, you'd say.
Sure.
Yeah. I feel like this song would be in Stranger Things.
Well, and is this a deep cut? I don't even know.
It kind of is actually. Well, no. It only looks like a deep cut because it's right next to Foreigner's biggest song, period. But this is the second biggest on the album.
I love the synthesizers. And the chorus is just glorious.
I love all three. I like all three of these songs. Oh, I like this part. I remember.
Jesus fucking Christ. I'm sorry, it's infectious.
I feel like Mark. This is where Mark is like, yes, thank you.
I don't think he likes Foreigner very
No,
much.
Mark, you don't like Foreigner?
I could be wrong. Foreigner doesn't really make like music
Okay.
nerd music.
You know what I'll give you? I like the chorus of this song, but these verses just feel so like
Do they feel empty,
kind of.
hollow?
Well, this is nicer and it picks up a little bit like that. But
And the song's
my
almost
favorite
over.
part is right
chorus.
here, right here.
Yeah, the chorus.
That hits good.
That hits so fucking hard.
That comes in good. But like the way the song started was just like sure.
I understand them being overplayed. But I had never heard this song in my entire life until a week ago, and it kind of blew my fucking mind. It's just such a great isolated track.
Yeah. But so I'm mostly no Foreigner because it was one of the few things my dad like would play in the car sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, same here.
And so like these three songs I feel like are Foreigner songs. I actually know Hot Blooded too. I actually
Yeah.
know a few of these.
Hot Blooded's
but
huge.
Probably dude, I like this song better. I like Cold as Ice better. I like Urgent better than what you just played.
See, I like Urgent better, but I might like the song we just listened to more than Cold as Ice.
Okay. You like this song?
If you don't like this song, you're weird.
Okay, thank you. Alright.
This song is epic as fuck.
I know you said it's not a topic, but
And the
like,
production is immaculate. It speaks for itself.
that is hard. I love that.
Yeah, the start stop too.
Yeah.
Rules.
But even when, like, okay, but even the parts where like it pulls back and is quieter, I think he keeps it together better with his vocals. Almost because the instrumentation itself is more minimal than in the song you played. You know what I'm saying? Look, that was yesterday's their number 8 track.
Oh, so it is popular.
It's not a deep cut.
Yeah. I mean, it's not on their greatest hits album.
Yeah, I mean,
Double Vision is.
interesting. Okay. We don't have to listen to this whole thing, but I was just demonstrating like there are other Foreigner songs to me that don't sound so just like
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't comparing it to other Foreigner songs.
Okay, well,
It was more, you know what the experience was? Is that I was like, what the fuck is this? I've never heard this before.
yeah.
And I was like, and then the chorus came in and I was like, holy shit, this song fucking rules. And then I listened to the voice and I was like, holy shit, this is Foreigner. And I've never heard it. And I've listened to Foreigner my whole life.
Yeah. See, now Mom's talking too. Yeah, we hit the other side of our audience there, Trey.
It raged
Yes.
in junior high?
It
Okay.
raged.
Oh, well, I'm sure they're talking about Jukebox.
Probably.
Not even talking about the song that we're talking about.
Probably just, I mean, Foreigner in general, I
But
bet.
yeah, that was yesterday. Blew me away. I've listened to it every day for the past like 13 days.
Okay.
That chorus and chord progression and the synthesizers sound like God. I was just really impressed. And I wanted to talk about it.
Okay.
Is it as good as Urgent? No.
No.
There are a few songs made in the 80s that are as good as
It's
Urgent.
not as good as Urgent or Cold as Ice or Jukebox Hero.
I'd say it's better than Cold as Ice. Cold as Ice is overrated. It's a good song. Don't get me wrong.
You're as cold as ice.
Maybe it's just because I've heard it so many times.
Sacrifice our love.
I don't even have to. I
Everybody
don't even
knows.
mean to get into that, but
Everybody knows. But you said that we've never done a Red Hot Chili Peppers topic before.
oh, now Ethan's saying, "Come on." True though. We'll go there next.
There's a lot to get into there.
Never take advice. Someday you'll pay the price. I know. I've seen it before.
Oh, it happens all the time.
Losing the door, you leave the world behind. You're digging for gold. You're going away. Fortune and feeling, but someday you'll pass. You're as cold as ice. You're willing to sacrifice our love. You want paradise.
I'll keep it. Oh, bye, Reese. Awesome and Yanni. Yeah, don't lose that. No, it's a wonderful track, but I'm partial to what Mark said, where it's a little overplayed, just a little bit. And I also think that their vocal harmonies that they conduct on this track specifically, they don't do on a lot of their songs. They went a little Beatles on this one. And the drum fills are legendary. Reese. Okay, well. He told me to. So, I've had a debate with Aaron for a while. Last couple years. To where he always asked me why I didn't really like Jane's Addiction all that much. And in hindsight, I believe it's because I just didn't listen to all that much Jane's Addiction. I had just heard their hits. And my argument always was just like, you know, considering the era and the genre, like, I would rather listen to Nirvana or Soundgarden or like Susie and the Banshees or any number of people from that era. And for the first time, which is hilarious to me just because, is it in their top tracks? Doesn't really look like it, but I've had the album for years, and I guess it just slipped through the cracks. But the song 3 Days off their 1990 album Ritual de la Habitual is just, I heard it a few weeks ago in its entirety, and I was just blown away. That gorgeous tremolo harmonizing with the bass. I know, right? I can't believe I'd never heard it before.
This is 11 minutes long. Oh, I thought you were gonna play Red Hot Chili Peppers.
You were in the bathroom.
Yeah.
You told me to figure it the fuck out.
Could have played Red Hot Chili Peppers. I don't know.
No, because I wanted you here for that. Here, I thought you'd be longer. You can turn it off. But so we talked the other day and realized that we've never done a segment on Red Hot Chili Peppers before.
I'm kind of curious. You pointed out that a lot of like music nerds think they're super overrated, basically.
Oh, yes.
I'm curious if Mark agrees with that or not.
Yeah, Mark, how do you feel about about the Chili's?
What do you think, Mark? Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Because I frequently get made fun of for liking them / loving them / defending them as a musical act. And I do want to explore that in a lot of ways because I know for a fact that there's stuff by them that you've never heard.
I do too. I also know that for a fact. Okay.
Sure. Yeah, Derivative, okay. See, Derivative is usually not the criticism I hear. The criticism that I usually hear is that they're bad musicians. And that their lyrics are annoying, and that their popular songs are overplayed.
Well, they've got 37 million monthly listeners, so...
I mean, that's not an indicator of quality.
True. Very true.
But I did want to start with their debut. Because
Okay.
I don't think you've listened to a single song off their debut.
That is probably true. Yeah, this is not very well listened to.
Nope.
Okay,
I'm very curious what you think.
what do you want to start with?
Play what feels right. Out in LA.
Out in LA. dude. Yeah, no.
Yeah, yes. This is good shit.
What year was this?
1989, I believe.
84.
84.
1984.
92 was their debut.
Because it's got that kind of rock rap thing going on. Dude, it sounds like really old school rap. It sounds a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, this predates Primus, too.
It sounds like Eric B. and Rakim a little bit. Like just the vocal. I shouldn't even say that. I don't know what I'm talking about when I say that. But you know what I'm saying? Like,
they're definitely doing their own
it
thing.
sounds like pre-NWA rap, in a way.
It is pre-NWA.
I know it is, but I just mean the like vocal flow. So like I don't know.
See, this reminds me more of like Mr. Bungle, which we've talked about on the show
Bungle.
before.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, so does this sound like Red Hot Chili Peppers to you?
No. I just for a second, I just want to this song.
People wonder, damn, but think about it, then you understand.
No, no.
I drop the bass to MCs, get ready for every road they trace. It's a scar they keep. It's when I speak.
Yeah, they're definitely going
You
for
see it a little bit.
No, yeah, the old school 80s hip hop
Yeah.
flow. But they're definitely going for a different thing.
Well, yeah, definitely. But that's why I looked up Rage Against the Machine for a second, because
I mean, they're definitely metal.
yeah, I don't know. All right, what else do you want off of this album?
Again, play what feels right.
This is your topic.
I'm not extremely versed on this record.
Okay, so
Like track for track, I mean.
this is the first track on their first album.
I love this song. It's dirty.
Yeah, it is.
It's nasty.
I don't think it's that good. I
I love it.
don't. No, you don't.
Yes, I
No,
do.
you don't.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
I listen to a lot of music
You said
that
you
sounds
don't
like
know this album.
I said I'm not extremely versed on it.
Well, you're extremely versed on lots of shit, dude. I feel like you don't listen to this.
I mean, I own both of Mr. Bungle's
this is
albums
Red
on
Hot
vinyl.
Chili Peppers.
But that doesn't mean that I know every song and where it lands in the track list like I do with a lot of albums.
Alright.
Doesn't mean I don't like it.
I don't think you like this.
No, I do a lot. You can see the DNA in there.
A little bit. But I'm glad
The
they...
nuts energy, the good, like, singy, songy kind of choruses.
I'm glad they figured out their own thing, though, eventually. You know what I'm saying?
See, I think they sound more unique here than they ever did.
I mean, maybe, but...
Yeah, they do have a Lady Madonna ripoff. Yeah, I mean, Red Hot Chili Peppers have gone through a couple phases.
They came out, their last music is 2022, though.
I haven't listened to it yet. I heard it was really bad, so I didn't bother. I also love the slight like blues twang that they have on this album.
A little bit, yeah.
Because even once you get to Freaky Styley or Mother's Milk, they sound very California, like surf stuff. Have you heard the Higher Ground cover, right? Because that was in this era.
The cover by them or by
You were just looking at it.
Yeah, no, I know. Who does that originally?
Stevie Wonder.
Oh yeah, I knew that. My bad. I knew that.
Actually, I'd be willing to bet the Chili's version is more popular.
No way. Not even close, actually. This has 190 million. I promise you, Stevie Wonder's is bigger than that.
Double check.
Okay. Oh shit!
Told you.
You did get it right.
The Stevie Wonder version's better though. Well, and you can tell from the beginning too that Flea like basically gave them all their personality. It's the bass. That's what gives them their funk.
Sure. I feel like we gotta move farther forward though here, Trey.
Yeah, let's go Freaky Styley. This is where they were coming a little more into their own.
This is less popular than the previous album.
It has less novelty. Yeah, Freaky Styley, the self-titled, or the title track, and Sex Rap are fun.
I like this better.
Yeah, they went a little more, I would almost argue Freaky Styley's like ska in a lot of ways.
Man, I'm getting all sleepy.
Wanna hit the dab pen?
No.
I think their heaviest influence at this point was like, I would like Oingo Boingo in a lot of ways.
Yeah, a little. I don't know them that well either. But I could see it. I can see what you're talking about.
Little bit of grunge elements. Because this was what, 87?
85.
God damn. Yeah, so yeah, they didn't even get big until 91.
89 is when they... Well, this is just Spotify. But 89 is when they really... I just went through a few of these albums. 89 is when they start to really see some bigger numbers, at least on Spotify. And then,
Right, but they didn't hit it really big until Blood Sugar Sex Magic.
Yeah, I see that. honestly, I kind of like that. It's like it took them. They were at it for 7 years before. You know, I feel like a lot of bands. Although I don't know, I guess they probably saw moderate success, right? It's like, okay, they're making a living, they're playing shows.
Well, I mean, people weren't listening to this yet.
No.
It wasn't until the 90s people that liked this kind of stuff. People were still listening to, like, hair metal. This was the heyday of, like, new wave and, you know, butt rock, like Poison and Def Leppard and stuff. Sure. They weren't listening to this. This was underground.
Yeah, sure.
But then you get into the 90s and it's like, oh god, why wasn't I listening to this all along? Because this is what was playing on the radio.
All right. Where do you want next? You gotta show some direction here, my friend. You're in charge.
Well, do you want to listen to Higher Ground?
No, that does not. Don't ask me questions.
Play Higher Ground.
Got it.
You're familiar with the Stevie Wonder
it's on
version,
Mother's
right?
Milk, right?
It is.
Yeah, there it is.
Excuse me. It is on.
I am.
So this is also when Rick Rubin started to produce for them.
Rick Rubin did. Interesting.
He has produced every single Red Hot Chili Peppers album after this one. Or this one and then on.
Interesting. That's an interesting factoid. What made Rick Rubin famous? Like, what was the first, like, big thing he did?
NWA.
Really?
When he was, like, my age.
Really?
I'm pretty sure it was NWA.
I'm not sure I believe that.
So, yes, I think this is a unique version. Oh, it was Run DMC.
That makes more sense.
And then went on to Public Enemy and Ghetto Boys.
Gotcha.
And then
Beastie Boys.
his big break was Beastie Boys. And Red Hot Chili Peppers. But he didn't do Rage or Strokes until later. Then he did Audio Slave, System of a Down, Slipknot, Linkin Park. He did Metallica's bad albums.
Their bad albums?
Yeah. That's a me thing, though. But he did Slayer's early records.
Damn.
Late 80s, early 90s stuff.
It's pretty eclectic, too. That, like,
Yeah.
good range.
Yeah, I mean, he produced the Strokes' last album.
Gotcha. I'm sorry, I don't know what it is. I just don't really have much to say about it.
Well, do you have anything to say about Red Hot Chili Peppers?
Not really. I have a couple of their songs. I don't know, dude. They just... Alright, if you want me to play Red Hot Chili Peppers, I go, yeah.
You're gonna go Stadium Arcadium. God damn it.
This is probably my favorite song
Your favorite?
of Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Okay, so
Yeah.
why does this one appeal?
You know why? There's a very obvious answer to that, but it's like too, like, blatant. Is that this song, I've told you the story before, that iPod that we found on the beach.
Sure.
This song was on that iPod, and I liked this song. And it was probably 2 or 3 years I went with just some other guy's music library, and I couldn't touch it. I couldn't add or remove anything,
Right.
otherwise I'd lose it all. So
I'm not gonna lie, I do like this song a lot.
yeah,
It has a lot of nostalgia for me as well as it does for you. But have you ever listened to this album?
Probably not.
Do you
No.
see how long it is?
Jesus, I did not know that.
This album goes into a million directions,
Yeah.
and it's kind of a rough listen.
Oh, I believe that. I would not.
They do some crazy
So-
shit.
I like this song. I like.
It's like an incredible opener.
I don't have Californication, obviously. That's the thing. Is
So this is my.
I have never taken the time to go deeper on Red Hot Chili Peppers because I feel like the couple times that I've tried, I haven't been like very blown away by it. So I've got the couple songs of theirs that I heard from that iPod, and they're all their bigger songs. I mean, we can look. What do I have by Red Hot?
So nothing that I showed you earlier even piqued
I
your
have
interest.
4 Red Hot Chili Pepper songs, and there they are.
Oh, so you're a normie.
Yeah.
I thought you were a fan.
No.
Oh.
Yeah, I know it wasn't a compliment, Ethan, but I just don't care. If that's what you're talking about.
I'm confused. I like this song a lot. I like all those songs that you have added.
Yeah. But I really... Dude, no, I'm not adding anything from those earlier albums we listened to. Not even close.
Okay.
Not even close.
See, I love those records.
Yeah, but talk more. Now talk. I mean, I guess we already did kind of, but
Alright,
like...
fine. Let's do some exploration of Blood Sugar Sex Magic then, because there's a reason.
Yes.
So that album is the reason that a lot of people from the millennial generation don't like Red Hot Chili Peppers, is what I've heard.
This album?
Yes, because every other song on this album was a massive radio hit, and it was everywhere, and you couldn't escape it.
I believe that.
So,
Including...
yeah, I mean, it's a classic. This song does not represent how the rest of the album sounds, though. By any means. You don't like this album? Why?
I mean...
Which
I haven't-
album?
Oh, this is so much quieter.
Sometimes I feel like my only friend is the city I live in, the city of angels. Lonely as I am, together we climb.
You know I always love when people do that.
On the streets go
The drum knock.
It's when they take the drumstick and hit the side of the snare.
That's what I mean. Yeah.
who I am. She sees my good deeds.
Oh yeah. See, Stadium Arcadium as a whole, I don't think is a great album. There's a good album in there somewhere. If they cut it in half.
I don't ever wanna feel like I did that day. Take me to the place I love. Take me all the way. I don't ever wanna feel
Yeah,
like I did that day.
I do think the genius of the Chili's is
Take me all
the like almost. It's definitely ska / dub inspired, and that's like, you know, the California surfer thing going on. But the combination of incredible drumming, where he's doing crazy fills all over the place. This song, it doesn't constitute that, but it's also the call response that the bass and guitars have basically in every track that they've ever made, and Kiedis's very, very lovely vocals.
And the lyrics that are easy to wrap your head around and
See, I think-
get in your head.
I think the lyrics for the most part with Chili songs are the cringiest part. He's not
Of
a
course
very...
you do. Of course you do. Yeah, you do. Right? But it's like country lyrics.
This
Trey.
song is an outlier. You don't. I don't think you know what I'm talking
Danny
about.
California. No, I probably don't. But
These songs are outliers.
hey, give
These are
us-
not what their
give us
other
an
music
example,
sounds
then.
like.
Give us an example.
Play the first song on this album. The Power of Equity. They headline with 9 Inch Nails? That's crazy.
This is interesting because it's got that rock rapish kind of thing. Going.
That's what all their songs sound like. Their
Really?
big hits are the ones that don't sound like that.
Oh, that's too bad.
This is the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Yeah, I don't think this is that good.
So you don't like the Red Hot Chili
I
Peppers?
guess not.
No, to me, this is their good shit. This is their bread and butter.
I do see the bass guitar thing you're talking about.
See, this is interesting. This is not the conclusion I thought we would come to.
It reminds me a lot of Rage Against the Machine, but Rage does it better.
They're going for different vibes.
Feels similar to me. Feels really similar. Dude,
It's
if you
not.
literally take this song and then let Zach De La Rocha go fucking hard on it, it would be better.
No, he would hate this fucking instrumental.
Maybe, but like,
Because there's a lot of other elements that you're missing with that. One, the drummer of Audioslave / Rage is way less nuts. He likes to do his, like, double...
I like this part. This part's a little...
He likes to do his double bass. He likes to go way more crazy. He's not doing the jazz stuff.
Sure.
Also, Tom Morello as a drummer, or as a
Look,
guitarist,
you can point out a million differences.
it sounds completely different.
Sure. Whatever you say, Trey. It sounds... There's definitely some things in common.
Yes, they both have dub inspiration, I suppose.
Sounds like Rage, but Rage did it better. See, even Mark is saying, blame Californication thing. Even Mark wants to hear the...
Well, Californication has a lot of this, too. Fine, do you want to hear my favorite Red Hot Chili Peppers
Yeah,
song?
I do.
It's
Yeah.
the opener to Californication. It's called Around the World.
Around the world.
I get shit.
I like this better so far.
All around the world, we can make time. Up and down the stop because I'm in my town. Born in the north, and born to entertain.
Give me a second.
Cause I'm down for the state of Pennsylvania. I try not to whine, but I must warn ya about the motherfucking cover California. Alabama baby said, hallelujah. Good talker, I wish you knew ya. I know for sure that life is beautiful around the world. I know it's you. You say hello and then I say I do. Come back, baby, 'cause I like to say I've been around the world, back from Bombay. Fox so love pop in your face, living in and out of a big fat suitcase on a 5
I just hate his...
Yes, I could in the winter
do you see what I mean by it? So yeah, so that's what I wanted to get.
I just hate his rap.
So
singing.
do you
It's so
understand
bad.
why, like, so this stuff, like the verses, why music nerds say that it's like fake music and that it's talentless?
I mean, I think that's an exaggeration. I like the instrumentation.
Okay.
I like the instrumentation. I just hate it as soon as he starts doing this.
Okay. Why?
Because it does sound like fake music. It sounds like you know what it sounds.
So you do fall in
You know
line
what it
with
sounds
that,
like? It
that
sounds
thought
like
mentality.
Let me
though.
finish my sentence, please. Okay, it sounds like one of these like a high school teacher trying to rap. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like one of these like say no to drugs, kids type raps.
All
you
right.
know what I mean? When he starts trying to do that.
Okay.
That's what I get. There's like some famous viral video of like a teacher or something, like some education department tried to make like a rap about like safe sex or something, and that's what he sounds like. When he tries to do that.
Okay.
In my opinion, he's just not good. He's just not good at that. That's what I think.
I completely disagree.
All around the world, blah 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 blah. Like I do feel like I could do that. What he's doing right here. You
Then
know
do
what
it.
I mean? No, I'm fine. Thank you.
Okay.
But it's just not. I don't know. He's
Yeah,
not
I-
good at rapping. Like
I feel
Zach
like
De La Rocha does that a gazillion times better.
Sure.
Yeah, he's like an uncle trying to rap. I don't know. It's so like.
She's kissing me as they do when they do in Sicily. I know for sure
This,
that life is beautiful.
but I like the chorus. I like the chorus.
See, I thought you would appreciate the song because of how much it varies.
Hey, it can vary all at once, but it's gonna vary bad.
Like Jacob Collier.
Yeah, this goes hard. And he's about to go. Oh, see, that's cool. That's cool.
Where you wanna go? Who you wanna
Now it's a high
what
school
you wanna
teacher.
do? Just come with me. I saw that and I saw the fountains. You and me, girl, sitting in the Swiss mountains. Me, oh my, oh me and I, oh freer than the bird, but the rockin' Ohio. Around the world, I feel beautiful. Take a wife, 'cause life is beautiful. I know for sure.
See, the lyrics are kind of nonsense.
Yeah.
And I'll concede that point with anybody when I defend Red Hot Chili Peppers.
It's good when he's not doing that. When he's not trying to rap. That's what I think.
I just don't think that that's enough to dislike the, or to like, oh, the fucking solo.
It's enough to dislike this song,
Well, all their songs sound like this.
not the really popular ones.
Not the 4 songs you have, no.
Yeah, no. Yeah, there you go. That's why
And they have like 9 albums,
okay.
and one of them is 2.5 hours long.
Right, so I probably tried to listen to Red Hot Chili Peppers at some point, and he very quickly started doing that shit, and I bailed out. That's probably exactly what happened.
Oh, okay, that's fair. This is my favorite Red Hot Chili Peppers song, personally, though. I love that song. Okay, well then let's go into something that I know that nobody has heard.
Yeah, Ethan, I am being a bit of a hater, but that's because I'm saying I don't like it, and Trey's basically being like, you're wrong. And I'm like,
That's not what I'm saying.
oh, I added Californication next.
Okay.
But I have this song, or maybe I don't. Either way, I like this song.
No, you do have this song. You just
Not according
picked a
to
different
this.
version.
I guess.
Psychic spies from China try to steal your mind's elation.
Yeah, Yeah, their ballads is basically what their bigger hits are.
Yeah.
And if you want these kind of dreams, it's Californication.
I love all of Californication. I have it on vinyl. I have Blood Sugar Sex Magic on vinyl too.
Edge of the world in all of Western civilization. The sun may rise in the east, at least it's settled in a final location.
See, he's rapping on this song. Why does it not bother you here?
This is not rapping.
It is. It's just not as
This
fast.
sounds way different to me.
It just has a different instrumental. It's literally the same.
You're wrong. You're wrong. It's not. No, this feels so different. This feels very different.
How?
You can tell by the way that it is. Like, I don't know how to...
In this verse, yes.
It's very different. It feels very different to me.
Yeah, so this next verse, please tell me how it's different.
There's way more change in pitch.
Is it just
It
because
doesn't
he's more
have. It
sing-songy?
doesn't. It does not have the choppy pace to it. It's not. It doesn't have the choppiness. It's very. It has way more of a flow through all the words. I see what you're saying, but no, it feels very different.
Lots of people hate this.
I like this, to be clear.
I know, I just mean,
Yeah.
lots of people hate this. Well, and that was part of why I wanted to talk about it too, is that, like, working with people that were around when these albums were coming out.
Plus sick of it.
No, it's not even that. It's more also, like, yeah, some of them it was like that, but some of them it was also like, yeah, I loved their first few albums. They were really unique and really cool, and then they got all poppy and stupid.
Okay.
Which this falls under that.
I don't know, man. There's someone for every opinion you could possibly
Yeah,
have.
no,
Like,
it's interesting that I've gotten so many different opinions from this band specifically, though.
well, they did change a lot. They have a lot of records. They have, they have nearly a 40-year career.
From this album forward, they didn't change all that much. Outside of Stadium Arcadium, where they did a lot of weird shit, but nobody listens to those songs.
I don't know, dude. 2 of these songs are like their biggest songs.
Yeah, 2. And what about the rest of them?
Yeah, what about the rest? Look at the rest of them. Okay? Look at the rest of these. Just look at these listen counts, these play counts. Right? You see what we're looking at? 50s, 40s, 70 million. There's 180, right? Okay, great. Now let's go back to Californication. Mostly less. Mostly less. Listen to.
Interesting. I find that fascinating.
It does have more of their like ultra big songs, but on average, the median song, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Young Girl, Stadium Arcadium.
Everything inside of me is burning up for you to see.
You like this song?
And if we should get into it, a two-way kind of syndicate, hold me. Compare us to a Ferris wheel, just be sure what you want to steal. Some people do it by the book, but I prefer to go by feel. Tell me.
Like I said, I'm a defender.
I wanted to get out of here, but every time I reappear, now I have the words, my dear, to whisper out into your ear. Hey, come on, get right, let's get right, come on,
I don't dislike this. This is good.
Do you see how many listens it has?
Yeah, less popular. Yeah. No, I like this more than. This might be my favorite of everything we've heard so far that I didn't already know.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I like this better than all that early stuff we listened to. Like that other song where he sounded like a high school teacher trying to rap. I'm just gonna keep. That's just literally. I'm sorry. He said that's not.
Just gonna ignore it.
and I want you to be sure of that. Tell me. And if you let it germinate, I know it will be worth the wait.
And what I did want to move on to, like in their latter half here, is nobody has listened to their 2016 album.
By the Chili's.
Yeah. Oh shit! Actually, wait. What were the 4 songs you have added? Okay, so you've never heard Rain Dance Maggie.
Probably not.
Okay, let's listen to that first.
Where's that?
It's not on the Getaway.
Where's that?
It's on the fucking one with the fly.
Fly?
Yeah, go up. You keep passing it. It's right there. Yeah, it's like the only song off this album I listen to.
Rain Dance Maggie.
Yeah, The Adventures of Rain Dance Maggie.
There it is. You want it now?
Yeah, let's do it. I love this song. See, this is nostalgia for me. I would be walking down the hallways of Bend High,
I like the bass
jamming
line.
this shit.
It's a good bass line. How much of By the Way do I know?
Lipstick, chunky, defunky, all in one. She came back wearing a smile.
I like this actually.
Looking like someone drove me, they wanted to unplug me. No, TV's on.
Probably none, Ethan.
Turn around and we go. Oh, well, and we go on.
Well, I have Can't Stop, which is the biggest one.
By the Way is really good too. The Zephyr song is really good. But yeah, this is much more in the vein of the songs that you like, so I was wondering if you'd like it. this better when it's like more stripped down. The verses, I think I actually like the verses of this better.
Don't like the chorus.
It's okay. It just gets busier, and then it is
It is
less,
busy.
It's less interesting to me. palate cleanser.
Yeah, I see that. I see that.
It's just a feel good.
Yeah.
I like the chorus.
You know, this gets me into like something else actually that is kind of, I'm like ashamed to say. Well, okay, sorry, this is like a deviation in topic a bit, but when I was going through this lineup, I did try listening to like some of the Vampire Weekend.
I like Vampire Weekend.
Dude, I feel like I just have an issue these days getting into like rock type music, indie, like.
You think it all sounds the same?
Yeah, I do. But then I do. I thought that too. I literally was thinking about this and I was like, yeah, it feels like it all sounds the same to me. But then I realized like, man, people who are into that music, I'm sure, say the exact same stuff about the electronic music that we listen to. You know?
Well, and then, see... well, and if I want to be completely honest, what I wanted to talk about today was metal.
Ethan, there's stuff that I like, okay, yeah, I like that song we just listened to, but like, I don't know, like, I'm not trying to.
No, I know. It's just, it's not your thing.
Yeah.
I'd like to think that I dabble myself in all genres in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
And I guess for me, I don't know, there's a side of it that you could argue that you just haven't heard enough of it.
Hi, Ethan. Wait, what? Ethan, I don't understand what you're trying to say right now, but I believe you that you. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, sorry. I've had Trace giving me some sake. What I'm saying is that, yeah, I probably listened to Vampire Weekend and said, like, I liked it. But, like, you know, it didn't, like, really, like, touch me in a way.
Sure.
You know?
Yeah. Like, on a compositional level.
On an emotional level. Forget all the ways you could analyze any music. You know?
Okay.
I'm just saying, like, the way I felt about it was like...
See, now I think we're going into the direction that I'm thinking of.
Okay, I don't know what you mean by that, but...
Well...
What are you thinking of?
So, metal, in a lot of ways, is a genre. I've found, over the years of listening to it, and a lot of people disagree with me on this, like fellow metalheads in my life, it's not necessarily supposed to compel you in an emotional way.
Well, then fuck it, because for me,
that's
what music is about, how it makes me feel. I don't want to listen to music just to analyze, like, wow, that's a really impressive, like, chord progression, or a really impressive...
Well, if that's what puts a smile on my fucking face, then in a way, yes.
Dude, you could show me a YouTube video of some guy playing the hardest guitar solo ever.
It's not about that.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, okay, so you don't listen to... So metal's not about the emotion? What's it about?
Like I was just trying to explain, that with some metal, yes, because I mean, I listen to all kinds of metal. Some of it isn't dark. Some of it is. Some of it's super fucked, and you have to be kind of in the mood. But the thing is that the technical aspects of it that I appreciate personally,
yeah,
and that it brings me joy to listen to it.
Sure, but like,
and to appreciate and to understand the technical aspects that are occurring legitimately give me a positive reaction both in my brain and in my heart.
yeah, I guess I can see that, but
And that's a side of music that I don't think you'll ever appreciate, and that there's nothing wrong with that.
don't say ever. It's just that music's an instinctual thing. It seems to me.
Well, it's
Like,
also extremely personal.
I don't think you could. Yeah, I know, but I don't think you can like. Again, you can show me the hard, like, most technically challenging piece of music in the world, and like I don't.
But
and
that's
like you can say that's very impressive, and it is very impressive. And you know what? I might even enjoy like seeing that live, watching that happen. That might blow my mind.
sure.
But that doesn't mean that like it's going to like affect me. You know.
yeah.
Ethan is begging us to play something, and Mark is also chiming in. I
fucking hate Dream Theater.
Dream Theater. I don't know what that is.
No, I've tried so many times.
What is it? Kind of the thing? Is it like very technically crazy? But
It's not extremely technically crazy. It is prog rock, prog metal.
Ethan, do I need to look that up on YouTube? Or
They're considered in the same vein as Tool, but not
But I like
nearly.
Tool.
Yeah, but okay, they're not nearly as interesting in my opinion.
okay,
In fact, I would call them boring.
I kind of want to just play one song of theirs. Just
Mary
to see
Boone
what the,
live on the Daily Show.
They got 1.5 million. They got some big songs actually. Let's just play. Okay, I'm gonna play their biggest song just real quick to see. It's 8 minutes long.
I've tried.
Okay,
It's
but I'm
just
trying
not
to
my
figure
thing.
out why Mark brought this up. Like, is Dream Theater
Because we were talking. Because I was talking about how I appreciate technical aspects in metal music.
and they're highly technical.
Yes,
Okay. Mary Boone Live.
I do find Dream Theater boring personally.
Live on the Daily Show. Okay, so it's Alright, Ethan, it's coming next, Ethan. It's coming next.
Everybody sing boobs.
So what's the technical, is there technical stuff going on right now? And
The time signature
and there
is
are,
insane.
what I am noticing is that, like, well, a minute ago, those two levels of guitars were not on the same, like, beat. It sounded like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, did you hear what I'm talking about?
Yes.
They were like playing out of sync, which I actually enjoyed. It gave
That's
it that
what
nice
makes
like
progressive rock
it made it
progressive
that nice like laced effect.
That's why, yeah. That's what makes Tool fun. That's what makes Pink Floyd fun. Because everybody's playing on a different time signature.
So is that thing in the back too.
Lost in the sky, clouds roll by and I roll with them. Arrows fly, the seas increase and then fall again. This world is spinning around me. This world.
Mark, if you tell me a specific song of theirs, I'll give it a couple minutes. And in the meantime, Ethan, you asked for it already. Indie band, like, this kind of thing, dude. Alright, so I'm thinking of the closest
Well,
things that I have to it
And indie,
that I do.
indie's changed.
Yeah, fine. I'm just saying, yeah, you guys are probably saying it's Afro pop infused with indie rock.
Sure.
Okay,
yeah.
so what? I got half of it right. Okay,
It's just
I'll
weird.
take that.
It's weird now because indie rock is a genre now.
Yeah.
It didn't used to be. Because obviously this band is not independent. Goodbye.
So random that was on the Daily Show to me, though. That seems so...
Yeah, I didn't know that they did...
I didn't know that either.
They did, live concerts.
Yeah.
I was completely unaware.
I watch Jon Stewart pretty regularly, actually.
Well, Jon Stewart's not the Daily Show anymore.
Yeah, he is. Once a week. Yeah, he's
just once a week.
Yep. Yeah, he just does it Monday nights.
So he's not the Daily Show.
He's not.
He's the weekly Daily Show.
He's the weekly Daily Show, but he's the only Daily Show that I watch.
Oh, okay. You don't like Trevor Noah?
He's not still on it.
Oh, is Trevor Noah out? I was completely unaware.
I'm pretty sure.
I was out of the loop on that one.
Yeah, he's been out for a while.
I like Trevor Noah.
I don't know. I never really watched much of him.
I watched him a lot.
I dislike him, but no. Jon Stewart now does just Monday nights, and I watch probably about 2/3 of those Monday night clips from Jon Stewart. But it's just random to me
love Jon Stewart too, so.
Because I think of the Daily Show being like, or just Jon Stewart, I guess, being like, we're fucked, the world's falling apart. And then, anyway, here's Vampire Weekend with Mary Boone. And
that's last week tonight, too.
Does John Oliver, does he have bands on? Does he do that?
He doesn't have bands on, but he'll have skits where he's just like, hey, everything's fucked. Here's a skit about how everything's fucked.
Well, that's different.
And he'll have, like, celebrity cameos.
That's very different in my mind, but...
It's the same kind of sort of thing.
Yeah, Ethan, I wasn't saying that Vampire Weekend didn't have emotion. I was saying... I don't remember exactly what you think, what I was saying.
I don't remember you even saying that.
I was talking about how, like, the technical stuff, like, that doesn't matter to me. It's about how it makes me feel.
Oh, sure. But that had, like, no pertation.
Not to Vampire Weekend specifically.
No,
but
it was about bands that I was talking about.
But I think probably about 2 sentences later, I was saying, like, yeah, a lot of indie music just, like, blends together.
Because I was talking about, for me, that, like, if it was up to me... I've been listening to a lot of metal lately, and if I was gonna do a topic that had no pertation to this show, that I would have done that. But I know everybody bitches about it, and you basically just say the same thing, where it's like, oh, it just sounds the same, and I'm bored.
Yeah, alright. Okay, you really want to do Radiohead, dude. Let's get it started. We ain't finishing a track, though, probably.
No, I said we're just put on Fake Plastic Trees while we say goodbye.
Okay.
Because it's pretty.
Fake Plastic Trees. Here you go. Sure, thanks.
Green plastic boy
Yet again, oh boy. Alright, well, thanks for watching, everybody.
Thank you so much for being here.
Appreciate your consistent support.
And patience.
Yeah, and patience. That pisses me off, man. We're gonna have to figure that out.
I'll figure it out. Don't worry about it.
Thanks for watching.
It's been Trees on Air.
It's been Trees on Air. Y'all have a good night.
Love you so much.
See you sometime soon. Maybe next week. Probably.
Hopefully with my mother.
Yes. Yes.
And we'll have a grand old time.
100%. Okay, we'll check it out, Mark. We'll check it out. We're signing off, though. Later.
Trees on Air.